Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video to show you how to change the logic board in the iPhone 4S. So to remove the back cover, what you'll need to do is there's two screws here in the bottom, there and there. I already took them out, but there's two screws there that you have to take out, and then you can just slide this back cover forward on the bottom, lift up on the top part and then the bottom, and then it comes right out. So first, we will need to remove the battery connector. There's two screws right here. Now be careful, they are different size, so make sure to keep them separate accordingly. And also there's this little clip here that fastens in the one corner of the battery bracket. Make sure to remove that after you remove the screws before you lose it. So next you will want to remove the battery connector. I have a spudger tool here. You just get under one corner. Be very careful with this connector and just pry it up like that. Bend it back. So next we want to remove this charging flex cover here. This is the charging flex cable, and there's two screws right here and here, and you want to keep track of these screws because they're different sizes as well, so keep track of them where you put them. Next you want to take your spudger tool and pry up on the charging flex cable and just carefully peel it up like this and fold it over to the side like that, because it has adhesive under it and it comes up pretty good. So to remove the screws in the top cover here, what you'll need is a little Phillips screwdriver, and this one is a size 000. And so there's one screw there, one there, one there, one there, one there. So there's 5 screws total. And just watch, there's this little clip here for the Wi-Fi that you want to take out too. That's one of the screws is there. So be sure to, when you take these screws out, to make sure to put them in an order that you know where they go back in, because they are different sizes. So now this is the little clip for the Wi-Fi here that I was talking about, for the antenna. So just take that out and set that to the side, and then to remove this top cover, what you'll need to do is push in this direction down, because there's a little clip right in here above the battery, and so you have to kind of do that, and then it just pops out. So to remove the logic board, you will want to remove the rear camera connector here. The rear camera pops right out. And there's two connectors here for the screen that you'll want to pop right out. And then there's the little antenna here for the Wi-Fi. You'll want to take that loose. And then there's two connectors here. Actually there's 3. There's 2 little ones. There's one underneath this one here. So those 3 have to come loose. And then next you want to remove, here I'll point with my screwdriver, there's a screw here, and there's a screw here, and there's a screw here. These are Phillips. And then there's 2 screws here and here on each end that you'll want to take out with a flat screwdriver. So to remove the logic board, after you have all the screws out, just pick straight up here anywhere. Just wiggle it back and forth a little. Comes right out. To reinstall the logic board, what you need to do is this notch part up here in the top. You have to feed it up in here first in order to get it in here. So you have to watch all these connectors here. And just wiggle it around in there. And then watch this battery connector as well. And then it sets right down in there. Then you can put your screws back in. Now that all the screws are back in, you can go ahead and start reconnecting things. Make sure to remember this, and then the Wi-Fi clip here, and then these connectors, and then the rear camera. Just hook everything back up. To reinstall the top cover, what you need to do is first set it down. There's these 2 notches right here. set it down in these holes right here. You can see where they go. And then what you have to do is get it down, and then you have to kind of tip it like this a little bit to get this one in here above the battery, that one that was hard to get out. And then just push that forward and put that in. And then last but not least, let's not forget our Wi-Fi clip here. Just set that down in there, and then put all your screws back in the right order. To reconnect the charging port, just stick this back down. But first, get the connector up here where you can put it in place, and then you can fasten that right down like that. And then you want to put this plate back on, just like that, and then put your 2 screws back in. To reconnect the battery connector, just put that back down in place. Just like that, and it should just slip right down in. And then don't forget this little connector that you can slide in under here afterwards. And then sometimes it's a little bit tricky to get it in. And just get it facing kind of the right way. And then put your screws back in. To put the back cover back on, all you need to do, set it down there just a little bit ahead of on the bottom. Make sure everything is down all the way around and slide it down till it matches up, and then put your 2 screws back in the bottom here. And you're all set. Thanks for watching.